this not?
Yeah, leave it on. You're doing great. Nathan, the shark. Here, no. Nathan, look. Let me show you what you look like. You look so cute. Come here, baby. No, leave it on. Look.
Why is this not string?
You look so cute as a shark. You're a shark.
Oh. Swim, 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 swim. Oh, let me get in the boat. Oh.
Daddy, look, I just caught a shark.
You just caught a shark?
Yeah. Big.
Oh, nice.
It's just swimming up the surface.
Oh. You're fishing with pigs. Oh yeah, let me help you out with that.
Big.
Woo. Hey, say hi to everyone, Tommy.
Hi.
Yeah. We're shark fish. Oh. Ooh. Shark fishing with toy rods here. Oh.
I caught
You want it, Switch?
Oh, I got the shark.
You got a shark? Oh! Look at that. That's a big one. Oh, come here, we're fishing for hammerheads, and we're fishing with hammerheads apparently. Oh yeah. He got away. Sorry, that one's busted. Here. There you go. There's your rod.
This
So
one.
why is this not updated?
Your thing is not. I don't have any internet. Hey, could you read me the comments, Becca? Oh, there we go. I can see it. Oh, yeah. Oh, look. Oh, no. He got away. Oh, Tommy, never stand up in the boat. It's dangerous. Please sit down. Sit down.
Oh,
Here.
yeah.
Here, why don't you go and see what you can catch?
I'm going to catch another shark.
Well, hey everybody, welcome to our very bizarre live stream here. We are shark fishing from a kayak with Barbie rods in the tropics, as you can see. Yes.
I just caught a bite. I caught this fish.
Can you read me the comments,
Hey.
Oh, look at this monster shark! Look at this monster shark! Wow, that is a beautiful shark. Now, remember, never lip a shark like this. He'll bite you. Never stand up in the boat. It's dangerous. Please sit down. Sit down. Here. Why don't you go and see what you can catch? Oh, wow. Look who we got here. We've got Jiggin' with Jake, Whitetail Fishing, Snipe Ghost, Black Ops, Tracy Grubbs, and a whole lot more. Hey, everyone. Welcome for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in. In the tropics, as you can see. Yes. And, any rate, I'm going to do a little Q&A here. A lot of people got questions, a lot of things they want to ask me. So please, let's turn this off. Here. Never lip a shark like this. Dave, how do you turn off the volume on this? At any rate, I'm going to do a Q&A here, and oh, thank you, my lovely assistant there.
Mama, here's.
So, hey.
Daddy,
So,
I caught a bite.
Oh, hey, Tommy, Dylan92 is your #1 fan, apparently.
I just caught a bite.
Oh, you got a bite? Reel it in, buddy. Reel it in. What you got? Whoa, it's a baby great white. It's a baby great white. Oh, you're snagged on me.
Oh, hey, Daddy.
Yeah.
He just jumped in the water.
He jumped in the water?
Oh, yeah. I just made the cats another one out.
Oh, you want to fish? The hammerhead shark wants to fish. It's an apex predator. Oh, yeah. So at any rate,
Oh, Daddy, I caught the bite.
James Cooper asked, what is your favorite fish?
Daddy, I caught the bite.
Oh, nice, nice.
What? I got
Tell me,
the
what's your
shark.
favorite fish? What's your favorite fish to catch?
Look, I caught the shark.
You caught a shark? Hey, tell me, what's your favorite fish to catch?
A shark.
Do you like trout fish better?
No, I like catching sharks. Here I caught the shark.
Oh, that is a great shark. Look at the size of that thing. That is a monster. Should we let him go?
Oh, yeah, put it back in the water.
There we go. Back in the water he goes. I say my favorite fish to catch is probably, I really enjoy salmon. I like bluefish a lot. Carp, obviously,
Daddy,
catfish.
I caught the fish.
Oh, nice.
I just caught the carp.
Sweet.
Look, I caught the carp. Look, it's a carp.
Babe.
Oh, Daddy, look, I caught the
Oh,
carp.
a carp. Wonderful. Wonderful. Thank you. Oh. Hey, Bradley. What is your PB for bass? I don't have a clue. I don't know the last time I ever weighed a bass. They all seem so small to me, so it's like I'm not good at judging their weight. I think probably something measly like 3 pounds is probably 2-3 pounds. Round World Fishing wants a shout out. There you go. What's the matter, buddy?
I thought he'd been out my way.
Oh. Yo. The hammerhead shark is sad. Oh, do you ever catch fish for bullheads? I love to, but there's just not a lot of good bullhead fishing where I'm at. It's really hard to find them. Oh, you got a bite, reel it in. But yeah, my first catfish was actually a bullhead. Oh, look at that. That's a sea trout. It's a sea rainbow trout. They make excellent shark bait. What is your favorite fish to eat? Alex T asks my favorite fish to eat. It's, I would say, hands down, it's broiled eel on rice. Or in Japan, they call it unagi don. I love unagi don. If I was stuck on a desert island, could only eat one thing, that would be high on my list of potential items.
Mommy, put it on the
What is Tommy's PB? Tommy, the biggest fish Tommy's caught all by himself.
Oh, I caught the bite.
Oh, you got a bite, reel it in.
I caught the manatee.
Oh, you got a manatee. Oh, they fight really hard. Oh, yeah, look at that, a manatee. Good job. This is Tommy's PB for manatees right here. Tommy's PB is probably salmon. He caught a whole bunch of pink salmon in Alaska. And he did it all by himself, you know. He casted, he hooked it, he landed them. He was snagging them, but still. So those were about 4 or 5 pounds. So that's probably the biggest fish he's caught completely on his own. But he's helped me reel in 30-pound flatheads before. Clickbait. Sad Panda said this was clickbait. What are you talking about, Sad Panda?
I caught the bite.
We're doing it. We're shark fishing. This is a shark. We're in a kayak. These are tow rods. How is this clickbait?
Daddy, I caught the bite. I caught the bite.
Fish with Carl and Alex fishing. You know, when I went to England, I sent them a bunch of messages to see if we could hook up, and they never
I
responded.
got the biggest shark.
What the what? Look at this monster. Oh, Nathan. Okay, what's my PB for catfish? 69-pound blue, 53-pound flathead, and 23-pound channel cat. What's your PB for salmon and trout? I don't have a clue. Oh, clue. I caught about a 30-inch rainbow up in Alaska.
Daddy, I caught the bite,
Hey,
Daddy.
remix songs. Thank you for the $2. There you go, Tommy. You have a college savings now. Yeah.
Oh, I just caught the bite first. I caught the bite.
Thanks for the donations. We appreciate that. But my PB for carp, that is a sore subject. I have caught 4 29-pound carp, and I've never caught anything over 30. So frustrating. 2 of them were 29.5 pounds. Tell him, Nathan, here, why don't you go
Hey, I
play
caught the
in the ocean? You'd be happier. Why'd you?
Hey, Daddy, I caught the
Oh! Hey, thank you very much for the donations and remix songs. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Look at that, Tommy, you're going to college. Yeah.
Look, I caught that monster.
Okay, when will you go bass fishing? As soon as it warms up, I'm going to do some bass fishing. Hey, you're right in front of the camera there, Hammerhead. Come here, buddy. Come here, Hammerhead.
Hey, Daddy.
When am I going to... Hold on, we're talking to the camera. Oh, you found the bait? We're talking to the camera. So when am I going to do bass fishing? As soon as it warms up, I bought myself a new Revo MGX and a Daiwa Zillin. And I've got a couple others. So I'm going to be doing some bass fishing for sure. And I'm gonna see if Mike from One Rod and One Reel and Leo from Extreme Philly Fishing can't help me out with that. I'm a mediocre bass
I
fisherman.
just caught the bite.
And
Daddy, I caught the bite, Daddy.
fly fishing,
Daddy,
I do a lot of it, but it's been a little
I caught
while.
a bite, Daddy.
You caught a bite? Oh, that's a great. Nathan, how about Nathan? Is it your bedtime? I think it's kind of your bedtime, buddy. I know, but he's crying. Why don't you go upstairs and
I
watch?
caught a shark.
You're gonna have to grab.
I caught a shark.
He's a small shark. Oh, but he's feisty.
Here's the
You
shark.
got a shark? Excellent. Excellent, Tommy. Well, let's go and answer some questions. Hey, Tommy, what's your favorite sport?
Catching sharks.
Catching sharks.
I'm going to try catch another one.
Have you ever tried hunting? Yes, I've did a lot of hunting up in Alaska, but not since I got married. I've been married for 15 years, so it's been a while. It's just I've got so many hobbies. It's really hard to justify sneaking away to go hunting when I already do so much else. But I used to do a lot of bird hunting and go over ptarmigan and cranes and geese and ducks and stuff.
Hey, Daddy, I did not got a bite.
Oh, catfish conference. Somebody asked about the catfish conference.
Daddy, I did not got a bite.
Oh, you didn't get a bite? Well, everybody, hey, listen. Me and Tommy are going to the catfish conference here in a couple weeks in Louisville, Kentucky.
I just couldn't meet more.
I think it's the weekend of the 27th, 26th. It's a Saturday, Sunday. Me and Tommy are going to be there for the Saturday session. We aren't going to be able to make the Sunday session, but we're going to be there for the Saturday session, and we're going to be hanging out with Chris Forrest from Muddy River Catfishing, and Steve Douglas is going to be there. Oh, you got a bite? Reel it in. And Tommy's going to be there, and guess what? I'm going to do a contest too. So if you come to the Catfish Conference, the 10th person to come up to me and Tommy and tell me that they have polar bear strength. If you say, I have polar bear strength, the 10th person, I'm going to buy them something, okay? I don't have no clue what it is, but I'm going to buy you something cool at the Catfish Conference as a reward. So the 10th person to come up to me and say, I have polar bear strength is going to win a prize. So come to the Catfish Conference, come and say hi to me and Tommy, and tell us you have polar bear strength. Tommy, do you have polar bear strength?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, use your polar bear strength. Let's get him in here.
Look, I just caught the big one. Look.
Oh, Nathan, do you want to come up in the boat?
Look,
It's shark-infested water. It's a shark. You want to
And
come
now
up?
I got two swords, Daddy.
Louise Vivanchi asked for a shout-out. There you go.
Hey, Daddy.
Do you ever catch gar? Yes, but not around here. I do on the James River. Over in D.C. or something. How old is Tommy? Tommy, how old are you? 4 years old. That's right. Tommy's 4 years old. Just turned 4 this fall. Have you ever caught a fantail carp? Not yet. I want to so bad. Nathan, you want to come up? Okay, come here, but you can't cry because people can't hear when you're crying. And It's hard to. It's a small boat.
Daddy, look.
What would you use to catch bullheads? Worms and shrimp are my two favorite bullhead baits.
I caught a shark.
Oh, a shark! Awesome. The key with bullheads, the one thing I do especially for bullheads is I use a bobber whenever I can. Because bullheads, when they grab the bait, they tend to sit there and swallow it instead of grabbing it and running away. And so what happens is you gut hook a lot of bullheads because your rod doesn't twitch because they just come up and swallow the bait and they don't run off, which is what you need to do to move the bait. If you put it on a bobber and suspend it off the bottom, they have to come up and they'll grab it and come down, and you're more likely to not gut hook them. You got that, buddy? You got that?
Hey, Mama. Hey, Mama.
Lag. Yep, that's pretty much the world we live in. I have polar bear strength. Oh, there we go. There we go. Do you think a Zebco 888 could catch a blue catfish? Heck yeah. The question is how big. I don't know, but probably a pretty decent sized blue catfish.
Daddy, look.
Do you ever fish North Carolina? We go down to the Outer Banks a fair amount. I'm probably going to be doing that soon. But other than that, not much. You know? Tom, you take him. Sorry, Nathan.
Oh, man, Mama,
Oh.
look.
Oh, Nathan, here, why don't you go take the rod? You can go take the rod and go.
Oh.
You just grab. Yep, there we go. Sorry, buddy. Say goodnight to Nathan.
Night.
He's melting down like a little Fukushima island. We had to throw him overboard. Well, sorry about the lag, buddies, but there's not anything I can do about it. The internet is what the internet is, and
Hey, Daddy,
upload speeds stink.
I'm using this bait. I got bait. Oh, except this bait is not working.
Okay. Also, we're going to be doing a spring fishing event here in Washington, D.C. I don't have a date picked just yet, but we're going to try to get a lot of YouTubers from the area to come, have a really nice event. We had like 20-something people come last time. It was awesome. So I'm looking forward to doing another spring fishing event. Hey, you're reaching for your bill. I got you, boy. Hang on.
I almost fell in the
You almost fell in the water. Yeah. Yeah, our boat's kind of listing too.
Oh, dang, I just toyed on my bait.
Oh yeah.
I got my bait.
Oh, Louise Vivanci. I gave you a shout out already. I wish you would come to Europe for a fishing trip. I would like to, like you did for the UK. Would love to see it. Well, you might just get your wish. Stay tuned on that one. Might have an announcement at the Catfish Conference about that. Did John B. ever contact me? Nope. But that's okay. Yeah, he never. I don't know what up with him. But what's a big reel you have used?
Daddy, I did not caught the bite.
Oh, let's see.
Daddy?
Oh, whoop, sorry, buddy. Oh, that's my light. So people asked about a big reel. So right here, this is my reel shark fishing thing set up here. This is my Penn Senator 9/0. It's spooled with I don't know how many 100 yards of 100-pound mono. I think it's got 400 or 500 yards of 100-pound mono on it. It's a 100-pound class rod. And this is what I use for off-the-beach shark fishing. So
Hey, Daddy?
go and kayak baits out in this kayak and catch sharks. And hopefully we're going to do a video on that in North Carolina here this spring. We'll see if
Hey,
that
Daddy?
happened. Yeah, Tommy?
I just got about something. I did not catch another fish.
You didn't catch another fish?
Yeah, it's
Well,
a-
holy mackerel, you've caught every big, huge fish in the ocean. Look at this shark you caught.
Yeah.
The new big cat. Have you seen or tried the new big cats from Zedco? Steve Douglas did a review the other day. Looked pretty good, bit bulky, very loud. No, I haven't got my hands on those. I actually am looking forward to doing a catfishing rod reel review after the catfish conference, because anybody that specializes in catfish gear is going to be at the catfish conference. So I'm hoping to be able to take all the major catfishing rods and reels and put them side by side and test them out. But we'll see how that goes. What is your most effective catfish bait? Hands down, it's either live or fresh bait fish. Shad, bluegill in my area, skipjack, suckers, carp, those work good. Pretty much whatever those catfish are eating naturally, that's your bait. And fresh is the way to go. And I hit live if I want flatheads, and I hit cut if I'm not going for flatheads. Colby Hemmond, give me a shout out and come to Vermont to go ice fishing. I would love to go ice fishing. We don't have any safe ice in my area, and it stinks. I love ice fishing. I used to do that growing up in Alaska. Really low tech though, because I didn't have any money. So I'd go out with an axe and cut a hole in the ice, and you'd put your face in the hole to see if you can see the fish under the ice. Good times. Jesse, the Guga squad fishing, is that like the very, very young version of the Guggen squad?
Hey, Daddy, I did not caught that.
Whopper plopper.
Daddy,
Have you ever caught a snake? Yes. I once saw a water moccasin swimming by. I'm like, cool, a water moccasin. So I flipped a jig by it, and I was bass fishing, and it actually hit this little fish jig. And I'm like, this is so awesome. And then I'm like, wait a minute, how am I gonna get this off the hook? So hooked this thing in the mouth, and I got it to about 6 feet of me, and I just sat there and went, get off, get off, get off, get off, get off, and greatly regretted my decision to cast towards a water moccasin. But eventually it did pop off, and I learned a valuable life lesson. What do you like to do besides fishing? Well, I'm a criminal defense attorney, and I specialize in radar and LiDAR and speeding defenses. And so I do a lot of research on that for work, and I teach seminars to lawyers on how to defend speeding cases here in Virginia. I also like lots of outdoorsy stuff, camping, foraging, metal detecting, relic hunting. I used to do hunting back in the days. We go fossil hunting, anything to do with my boys. And yeah, so I've got some fun on videos actually that we're going to be doing. What is the best fly gear? I just started fly fishing. I have always been a Sage fly rod man. I love Sage fly rods. I haven't bought one in a long time. I've got a couple, but when I bought them, they had a lifetime, no questions asked warranty. You break it, you send it to the factory, you get a new one, or they fix it. And I love it, and they're great rods. They're great rods. So a 4-weight and a 5-weight Sage will just do about anything. Do you recommend the GX2? It's a good rod for the price. I mean, it's not the best rod on the market. There's things that are besides durability that are important to me. But if you're looking for a durable rod that's affordable, you can't beat it. But if you're looking for a little bit more high performance and you got more money, there's other things to go. But if that's your budget range, if you're looking for about a $40 rod and reel combo, man, it's a great combo. So. Best place for channel cats. If you want to catch big channel cats, go to places that don't have flatheads or blues. So upstate New York, in the Northeast, parts of southern Canada, the Michigan, and some of the places up north that are a little bit too far for flatheads, you get big channel cats. But anywhere you introduce channels and blues, they compete heavily with the big. I'm sorry, anywhere you have flatheads and blues, they compete with the channels, and you tend not to have as many big ones. So if you look at a lot of the state records for channel cats, they're old records because they predate when blue catfish and flatheads were introduced into the area, because flatheads and blues are invasive species in most, or non-native species in most places. Best bait for cold weather. I use the same baits in cold weather as I do in hot weather practically.
Oh.
Uh,
Daddy?
Okay, do you fish for lake trout? I have never fished for lake trout actually. I've done a lot of rainbow trapping. Never
I just lost my bait.
Oh, you lost your bait?
Yeah.
Would you like me to go get you some more bait?
Yeah.
Ah, swimming. Here, give me your bait. We are going to use a baby shark as bait. Oh, just noodle the shark. Oh.
Whoa, I caught the bite. Oh. Ah.
Do you prefer bait casters or spinning rods? I prefer spinning rods unless you're bass fishing from a boat or you're big game fishing, like out in the blue water, for sharks or something. And the reason why is spinning rods are quite a bit cheaper. For the same level of quality, you can generally get a spinning reel for significantly less than you can a bait caster. And the spinning reels have come a long ways in the last 20 years or so, and so the quality is just awesome. For average needs, a spinning reel will get the job done. And so I really only see the point in spending the extra money for a bait caster if you have a real high stress situation like big game fishing, or if you're trolling as another time. I prefer bait casters if you're going to be trolling, or if you're bass fishing from a boat because you're casting towards the shore and they're lightweight and you're making thousands of casts. So if weight's an issue, bait casters are better too. So if you're casting a load, but if I'm not doing that, I don't bother with spending extra money, because for the same price as a nice base caster, you can get the top of the line spinning reel. Have you ever fished in Michigan? No, I haven't. I hope I can get at that. A lot of people want shout outs. Oh, there's too many to see. Why don't you use Abu Garcias? I do use Abu Garcias. I own over $1,000 of Abu Garcia reels. So I've got the Revo Inshore, the Revo MGX, and a few others. So, well, they're great. If you want to, Little V, hey Little V, get a shout out. If I catch catfish, how can I transport it to our family farm? Check your local laws. I mean, physically transporting them is simple. I mean, just put them in a big cooler with an aerator and you're off to the races. It's not hard to transport catfish. The thing is, it's not legal without a license. Even if you're transporting them to private property, you have to transport them across public property. And there's a lot, trust me, check your local rules, contact your Department of Fish and Game. You can get permits to do that sort of thing. But if you don't and you get caught, man, they really get pissed off about that. So, is it a good time for carp fishing? Yeah, it's always a good time for carp fishing. Have you ever caught a sturgeon? No, I haven't, not yet. Does your wife get mad when you get fishing? My wife is the sweetest woman around. She rarely gets mad, and when she does, it's because I really deserve it. No, I go fishing, and that's why you see me with the boys, is I try to take the boys along whenever I can, and she appreciates that. And I try not to go fishing by myself unless it's a time where she's off doing something else, or I try not to abandon my wife to go fishing. I'm either taking my boys or she's doing something else. What is the fastest speeding ticket I've ever represented? 184 is a case I've got right now. I'm defending a guy who's accused of going 184. But that case is still pending. My second fastest was 150 and a 55, and I got him off because I'm very, very good at my job. Biggest turtle you've ever caught while fishing? Probably like a 10-pound snapper. I've seen some big ones, but I've never really caught any big one. My experience in Japan, it was awesome. It was awesome. I lived in southern Japan as I was a Mormon missionary down there. I'm actually a devout Mormon, and so I spent 2 years in Japan and proselytizing and speaking Japanese. Loved it. Absolutely best experience of my life. Was a volunteer missionary there. How many rods do you have? Well, I did a video on this this summer, and it was like 70 or 80 rods when I did the video, and I bought like 12 or 15 cents. I've got a serious problem. But does your wife like fish? Not that much, actually. Have you ever fished in Canada? No, I haven't. Yeah. How are you today, stud? I'm good, thanks. Of course, he could have been referring to Tommy, little stud.
I'm just kind of fishing just a little bit.
Outdoors 0323. There's a shout out for you. My favorite Japanese food, unagi don. I love me some unagi don, broiled eel on rice. But I like all Japanese food: natto, okonomiyaki, yakisoba, man, kaitenyaki, mochi. Oh, I love it all, man. It's good. I even like the crazy stuff like basashi and shirauo and all that. Can you use lures for carp fishing, and what kind? Absolutely you can. Carp are omnivores. They are also predators. So fly fishermen use minnow patterns and crawfish patterns and little nymphs to catch them. A lot of people will tell you they catch them on small little little squid tail jigs. It's just not consistent. You know, you've got to hit a carp in the right mood. And for every one carp, you'll tend to catch a lot of bass and crappie and sunfish and whatnot. But yeah, I mean, you can catch them on jigs, but bait just tends to be a little bit more consistent. But the fly fishermen, they're sight casting for these things, and if you can sight cast for them and you can do it, it's awesome. But carp fishing, sight casting for carp is super challenging. A lot of people think carp are stupid and you can just catch them whenever, and sometimes it's the case. But sight casting for carp is one of the most challenging fishing experiences I've ever had. I mean, it's intensely frustrating and intensely satisfying. Yeah, but they are so spooky. It's like crawling the bushes and you stalk them, and it's like big game hunting. What fly rod weight do you use? I use 4 weights and 5 weights. I don't, unless you need to cast long distances. There's, you know, and it's rare that you need anything over a 5 weight. I grew up in Alaska, trout and salmon fishing, and we would catch 30-inch rainbows on 4 weights, and then you'd hook tons of salmon by accident. So 15-pound chum salmon on a 4 weight. You know, if it's a good 4 weight, landed tons of them. So, I mean, yeah, unless you're going for bonefish or, you know, barracuda or stripers or something. I mean, 4 or 5 weight's a pretty good size. Will pack baits work in pond fish? Absolutely. I should use live bait for channel catfish. Do it all the time. How are you doing? I'm fine, thank you. How are you doing? How long will you stay in a spot without a bite at a new location when bank fishing? That's a great question. It depends on the time of day. If it's summertime at night, I'll stay put for a long time if I have confidence in the spot. You know, I'll be there an hour or two before I give up. If it's in the daytime, in the heat of the day in the summer, or if it's in the winter time, it's 15 minutes. If I don't get a bite in 15 minutes, I move that rod. Now that may mean I'm just recasting it to a new spot, but you put your bait in a different place.
Hey, I caught a shark.
Yeah, you caught a shark? Awesome. Well, pull your shark over here so the people at home can see it. See your oh yeah, nice shark. Oh wait, you snagged him, Tommy. Here, oh, there you go. Now he's legal. Yay! Oh, that's a pretty cool shark, man. You gonna let him go?
Yeah.
Okay, why don't you let him go?
He's just going to stay here. He wants to snuggle with our family.
Tommy, do you want to tell a story to the camera?
Oh yeah.
Well, what are you gonna say to the camera?
I'm going to say, and this is about a spooky fish.
A spooky fish story?
Yeah.
I don't know. There might be little kids watching. It might be a little intense.
Oh no. They're not. I'm going to put my fish.
What got you interested in fishing? I've been fishing since since I was like Tommy's age. Man, it's just awesome. I don't remember ever not liking fishing.
Daddy?
Yeah?
I'm just supposed to say the story.
Yeah, you want to say a story?
Once upon a time,
Mm-hmm.
we've been fishing in the water.
Mm-hmm.
A ghost ate the boat. And we've been sneaking down it. And we've been sneaking and dripping down the water.
Oh yeah. Was there a monster in the water?
Yeah.
Oh.
And it ate us.
Oh, the monster ate you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's intense.
And it ate you too, and the camera, and the computer.
Oh, wow. Hey, now somebody asked me what the biggest fish I've ever caught is, and that would be probably a 200 pound sandbar shark. Have you ever been to a pay lake before? Not in the U.S. Polar bear strength. Yeah. See you at the Catfish Conference. Come to San Antonio and fish. I would love to. Have you ever caught suckerfish? Yes, I have caught suckerfish and quillbacks and carp suckers, buffalo, lots of fish. Red horse. Yeah, and suckers are great to catch. Worms work really good, especially get up in the streams when they're spawning and catch tons of them. Go fishing in Roanoke Rapids for stripers and rockfish. That sounds awesome to me. Hey, Tommy, Trevor says hi. Say hi, Trevor.
Hi, Trevor.
All right, man. Awesome.
Hey, Mama.
Ever kayak fish? Yes,
You
I have
want to
videos
go
on
on
that.
the boat?
So if you ever, I got a fun video kayak fishing and for hickory shad and blue catfish.
Here, I
So,
will drop this.
what's a good rod on a budget? Ugly Sticks GX2 combo is pretty good. Yeah, that's a good one. Have you ever caught a smallmouth? Yes, many of them. I actually tried to do a smallmouth fishing. What the what? That's a huge shark. Huge. Why? He's strip and drag. Ah, he's in the boat. Yeah. Ah. You won't eat my son. Not on my watch. Ah. Oh. Oh. Dude, that monster nearly killed us all.
It only killed me.
Yeah, it almost bit your arm off. It was this close.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm going.
what's your best experience fishing from your childhood? I remember being on the Kenai River in Alaska, and I had a little rod and a glob of eggs on a hook, and we were just at this. We'd stopped in, just along the river for just a few moments, and I ran out, grabbed my rod, and literally I had like a minute and a half to fish.
Mama, I don't need
And I'm
this one.
just really
Let's
quick jigging these eggs. My dad's yelling at me,
No,
"Come
not
on, Luke,
the
we need to
big.
go." And
Not
my
the
rod just
big.
buckles
Yeah,
over, and
yeah,
I caught about a 20-inch Dolly Varden. And my dad was so yelling at me so much that I reeled the dolly. I started running and reeled the dolly in, and then just dragged the fish up on the bank and was running back to the car with the fish dragging behind me as I reeled it in, because I was afraid my dad would be mad. I was like just a little kid at the time, and my dad saw me come hauling butt down on the road with this fish behind me, and just started laughing his head off. That was funny.
Hey, Daddy, I caught a shark.
Grayson Hawley, I think that's Chris
Hey,
Hawley's
Daddy.
son. I think I do know him.
Hey, Daddy,
Yeah.
I see my nose.
Ah! That dog is eating it. It's a dogfish. Ah!
Stop sucking my nose and see my nose.
Oh, not your nose. It's one of your better features. Whew.
He's there, dog.
Dolly Varden, it's like an Arctic char. It's a fish that has skin instead of scales, like a catfish, and has pink and yellow spots. Though it looks a lot like a salmon or a trout, and I think it actually technically is a salmonoid. What is the best winter channel catfish bait? Best summer catfish channel bait. Fresh fish, fresh cut fish like shad or bluegill. How old is Tommy? 4. Have you ever done a collab with Chat Cats? Not yet. Hopefully we'll get to do that.
Oh, I thought you
Have you ever been hunting? Yes, several times. Several times. I used to do a lot of hunting when I was a teenager. Come fish in Louisiana for red drum. I'd love to, man. I'd love to. That sounds fun. Go eat some crawfish. Oh yeah. Tommy is so cute. He gets that from me. Have you ever had a street racing case? I've had many of them.
Daddy,
Many of them.
a puppy started in my nose.
Ah!
Get off! Attack him!
Do you still recommend the Chad Ferguson Whisker Seekers? Oh yeah, I love them, man. I just got a whole bunch of new ones because my old ones are getting beat up. So
Daddy, get
love
the
'em.
puppy off my nose.
Oh, there's a puppy on your nose. Oh no! Leave my son alone, you monster.
Throw him in the mud.
Outdoors 0323. I already gave you a shout out. Would rainbow trout work better for channel catfish? Maybe, but you want to check the laws about that. I guess that's probably a problem. Ever been fishing in Texas? Not yet. Stay tuned. No mako fishing yet. Come to Oklahoma, Michigan. I want to come to them all. So you like Fenwick rods? Yeah, they're all right. Not, you know, use them a little bit. Oh, let's see. Anyway, does spam work for channel catfish? Yes, I just put out a video last Saturday about that. So,
Here's the
Jello and spam. What's your third
Mama,
favorite
put the
fish?
egg on it.
Oh, I'd love to go sturgeon fishing. Well, anyway, guys, this has been I think we've had some great questions here. It's been a good live feed. And I don't know what you guys think of the dorky green screen. If I mean, my on-site location.
Mom, Daddy,
my,
look.
feed. What? You got a pig?
No.
That's a hogfish.
Yeah.
It's a hogfish right there. That's what this is. That's a hogfish.
Oh look, it's turning. Oh, it's squirting. Today it's squirting.
It's squirting. Well, guys, tell me if you like these live feeds, and tell me if you want to see more of this kind of thing. But at any rate, thanks for watching, and thanks for your questions, and I hope you learned a little something. And I appreciate the donations, the people donating money. We always appreciate it. It allows us to spend a little more money on our videos and have a little bit more fun with you guys. But at any rate, I'll see you guys at the Catfish Conference in Louisville. And at any rate, thanks for watching. So have a good day.